Welcome to Max's Travel Channel. Max is hidden in two of the sites here. The first to spot him and mention in the comments below will get free wallpapers. Today, we're diving into a world where ancient wonders and breathtaking landscapes tell the story of a civilization that spans millennia. China, with its vast and varied terrain, is home to 59 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, each more fascinating than the last. From towering mountains to mysterious caves, imperial palaces to ancient villages, let's embark on this journey through the treasures of China's cultural and natural heritage. Firstly, the Great Wall is not just a wall, it's an enduring symbol of China's strength and resilience. Spanning over 13,000 miles, this colossal structure winds across deserts, mountains, and plateaus, offering breathtaking views and stories of ancient battles. Every stone here echoes tales of emperors, soldiers, and the sheer human will to protect a nation. Next, Zhangjiajie, Xinjiang, a breathtaking natural wonder that spans a massive area in northwest China. Imagine snow-capped peaks, lush valleys, and arid deserts all coexisting in a single majestic landscape. Zhangjiajie is part of the larger Tian Shan mountain range, one of the world's largest mountain systems, stretching over 2,500 kilometers. It's not just the scenery that's diverse. The region is also home to rare and endangered wildlife like the snow leopard and the Tian Shan argali. Venturing further into history, the mausoleum of the first Qin emperor is home to the world-famous terracotta army, a silent yet powerful guard for the emperor in his afterlife. These life-sized clay soldiers, horses, and chariots, each with unique features, are an extraordinary testament to the ambitions of the man who unified China. Continuing along the ancient Silk Road, the Mogao Caves, also known as the Caves of the Thousand Buddhas, are a treasure trove of Buddhist art. These caves house thousands of murals and sculptures that depict the evolution of Buddhist art over 1,000 years, offering a vivid glimpse into ancient spiritual life. Not far from here, Lushan National Park serves as a natural sanctuary where cloud-covered peaks, tranquil valleys, and historical temples create a harmonious landscape. This area has been a retreat for poets, painters, and philosophers for centuries, offering serenity and inspiration amidst its dramatic scenery. Turning our gaze to the 5 sacred mountains of China, Mount Taishan stands out as the most significant. Climbing its 7,200 stone steps is not just a physical journey but a spiritual pilgrimage. The mountain is adorned with ancient temples, inscriptions, and pavilions that have witnessed the footsteps of emperors and scholars alike. As we move towards the Yellow Mountain, Mount Huangshan reveals its majestic granite peaks, hot springs, and mist-filled landscapes. The mountain's peculiar pine trees and sea of clouds have inspired countless Chinese paintings and poems, making it a paradise for artists and nature lovers. Next, Zhangjiajie Valley Scenic and Historic Interest Area, Geological, appears like a fairyland with its colorful lakes, waterfalls, and snow-capped peaks. The valley's crystal-clear waters, changing hues with the seasons, and its tranquil Tibetan villages make it a place of mystic beauty and cultural richness. Nearby, Huanglong Scenic and Historic Interest Area displays a stunning palette of nature. Its terraced pools, formed by calcite deposits, shimmer in shades of blue, green, and yellow. The area is also home to diverse wildlife, including the giant panda, adding to its ecological significance. In the realm of dramatic landscapes, Wulingyuan Scenic and Historic Interest Area, Wulingyuan, is renowned for its towering sandstone pillars that rise from the earth like a forest of stone. This otherworldly landscape even inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar, where nature seems to defy gravity. Further south, Mount Wui holds both natural and cultural significance, with its steep cliffs, winding rivers, and ancient temples. The area is also famous for producing some of China's finest teas, adding to its rich cultural heritage. In Suzhou, the classical gardens are masterpieces of Chinese landscape design, where art meets nature. These gardens, with their meticulously arranged rocks, ponds, and pavilions, create a harmonious blend of natural and man-made beauty, reflecting the aesthetic ideals of ancient China. Moving to the southwest, The old town of Lijiang offers a well-preserved ancient setting that reflects a harmonious blend of cultural traditions. Its cobblestone streets, wooden buildings, and flowing streams make it a charming place to explore. The town is also home to the Naxi people, whose Dongbao culture adds to its unique character. Journeying to the Wudang Mountains, the ancient building complex serves as a sacred Taoist site where temples and monasteries blend seamlessly into the rugged landscape. The Wudang Mountains are also the birthplace of Tai Chi, making this a place of spiritual and martial arts significance. In the heart of Tibet, the historic ensemble of the Potala Palace, Lhasa, stands as a symbol of Tibetan Buddhism and its central role in traditional Tibetan administration. The Potala Palace, with its towering white and red walls, is an architectural marvel perched on the Red Hill, overlooking the Lhasa Valley. The mountain resort and its outlying temples in Chengde served as a summer retreat for the Qing emperors. Its expansive grounds include palaces, temples, and gardens that reflect a blend of Chinese and Tibetan architectural styles, symbolizing the unity of China's diverse cultures. Back in the east, the temple and cemetery of Confucius and the Kong family mansion in Xiufu are sacred sites dedicated to China's most influential philosopher, Confucius. These sites preserve the ancient rituals and traditions that continue to influence Chinese society and culture. Exploring further, the Dazu rock carvings present an extraordinary collection of Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian rock carvings and inscriptions. These intricately carved images, found in caves and on cliff faces, depict a rich tapestry of spiritual teachings and everyday life in ancient China. In the Central Plains, the ancient city of Pingyao stands as one of the best preserved ancient cities in China. Its well-preserved walls, temples, and courtyards offer a glimpse into the architectural and cultural splendor of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Walking through Pingyao is like stepping back in time to China's imperial past. On a serene note, the Summer Palace in Beijing is a masterpiece of Chinese landscape gardening. Its tranquil lakes, lush gardens, and majestic pavilions served as the imperial family's summer retreat, offering a peaceful escape from the political heat of the Forbidden City. Nearby, the Temple of Heaven is an architectural masterpiece that once served as the place where emperors performed heavenly rituals to ensure a good harvest. The circular, blue-roofed Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests is the iconic centerpiece of this vast complex, symbolizing the harmony between heaven and earth. Heading to the cliffs along the Yi River, the Longmen Grottoes, Longmen Shiku, showcase a monumental display of Buddhist art. These grottos contain thousands of Buddha statues, inscriptions, and steles, making them a treasure trove of Chinese art and religious history. To the south, the Mount Amei Scenic Area, Emeishan, including the Leshan Giant Buddha Scenic Area, holds profound spiritual significance. Mount Amei is one of China's 4 sacred Buddhist mountains, while the Leshan Giant Buddha, carved out of a cliff, is the largest stone Buddha statue in the world, standing as a guardian of the river below. In southern Anhui, the ancient villages of Shidi and Hongsuan are remarkable examples of traditional Chinese rural architecture. These villages, with their distinctive white-walled, black-tiled houses, picturesque bridges, and tranquil ponds, reflect the harmonious relationship between man and nature. Further north, the imperial palaces of the Ming and Qing dynasties in Beijing and Shenyang represent the pinnacle of Chinese imperial architecture. The palaces are not only architectural masterpieces but also repositories of Chinese art and culture, offering a glimpse into the grandeur of imperial life. In the same era, the imperial tombs of the Ming and Qing dynasties stand as a group of royal burial sites that reflect the ancient Chinese belief in the afterlife. These tombs, with their elaborate designs and symbolic layouts, are powerful reminders of the might and influence of China's imperial past. At the Yungang Grottoes, Yungang Shiku, a stunning collection of Buddhist cave art awaits. The 252 grottos and over 51,000 statues, ranging from tiny figurines to towering Buddhas, represent a golden era of Chinese Buddhism and are a testament to the artistic achievements of the Northern Wei dynasty. In northeast China, the capital cities and tombs of the ancient Koguryo kingdom are remnants of an ancient civilization that once ruled over parts of China and Korea. These sites, including city ruins, tombs, and stone sculptures, offer valuable insights into the culture and history of the Goguryeo Kingdom. Heading to the coast, the historic center of Macau presents a unique blend of Portuguese and Chinese cultures, reflected in its architecture, cuisine, and traditions. The historic center, with its Baroque churches, colonial buildings, and Chinese temples, tells the story of Macau's role as a cultural and commercial crossroads. Moving back to prehistory, the Peking Man site at Zukudian, 周口店北京猿人遗址, is one of the world's most important paleoanthropological sites. It was here that the fossilized remains of Peking Man, an early human ancestor, were discovered, providing crucial evidence of human evolution. In the terraced hills of southern China, the cultural landscape of Honghe Hani rice terraces is a living cultural landscape, shaped by the Hani people over centuries. The terraced fields, carved into the mountains, are a marvel of agricultural engineering and reflect the harmonious relationship between the Hani people and their environment. In Sichuan, the giant panda sanctuaries are home to more than 30% of the world's wild giant panda population. These sanctuaries, nestled in the bamboo forests, are not only a haven for the beloved panda but also a vital refuge for many other endangered species. In Henan Province, Yinshu marks the ruins of the last capital of the Shang dynasty, one of China's earliest civilizations. This archaeological site has yielded a wealth of artifacts, including the famous oracle bones, which bear the earliest known examples of Chinese writing, providing invaluable insights into ancient Chinese history. Moving to Guangdong, the Kaiping Diaolo and villages are unique examples of fortified multi-story towers, blending Chinese and Western architectural styles. These structures, built by overseas Chinese returning to their homeland, stand as symbols of a cultural fusion that reflects the region's history of migration and exchange. The South China Karst is a spectacular natural landscape of towering limestone pillars, deep gorges, and mysterious caves. This region, stretching across several provinces, is not only a geological wonder but also home to diverse ecosystems, making it a place of both natural beauty and scientific importance. Further in Fujian, the Fujian Tolu are large, circular earthen buildings that served as communal living spaces for the Hakka people. These unique structures, some housing up to 800 people, are remarkable for their defensive design and symbolize the close-knit communities of southern China. In Jiangxi, Mount Sanqingshan National Park, Sanqingshan 国家公园, is a place of mystical beauty where granite peaks rise like sculptures from the mist. The park's bizarrely shaped rocks, ancient pine trees, and ever-changing sea of clouds have long inspired Chinese painters and poets, making it a natural gallery of art. Heading north again, Mount Wutai is one of the 4 sacred Buddhist mountains in China, renowned for its 5 flat peaks and ancient temples. This mountain has been a pilgrimage site for over 1,000 years, and its spiritual atmosphere, combined with stunning natural beauty, offers a peaceful retreat for monks and visitors alike. In southern China, China Danxia is a breathtaking landscape characterized by red sandstone formations that have been sculpted by nature into towering cliffs, deep gorges, and unique rock pillars. These striking features, combined with lush forests and diverse wildlife, create a visually stunning and ecologically rich environment. Back to central China, the historic monuments of Dengfeng in the center of heaven and earth are a collection of ancient buildings and structures located at the foot of Mount Songshan. These monuments, including the famous Shaolin Monastery, reflect the area's importance as a spiritual and cultural center in ancient China. In Hangzhou, the West Lake cultural landscape is a poetic vision of Chinese landscape gardening. This area, with its willow-lined shores, pagodas, and bridges, has been celebrated for its beauty in art and literature for centuries. It's a place where nature and human creativity come together in perfect harmony. Moving to Inner Mongolia, the site of Xanadu, Yuanshangdu Yizhi, holds the ruins of the legendary summer capital of Kublai Khan, the founder of the Yuan dynasty. Once a bustling center of politics and culture, Xanadu was immortalized by Marco Polo's writings and is a symbol of the Mongol Empire's vast influence. Next, we move to Mount Qingcheng and the Zhangjiajie irrigation system. 青城山都江堰旅游景区. If you're into ancient engineering marvels, Zhangjiajie will blow your mind. Constructed over 2,000 years ago during the Qin dynasty, this irrigation system still functions today, controlling the waters of the Minjiang River without the need for dams. Talk about sustainable design. And just a short distance away lies Mount Qingcheng, a cradle of Taoism shrouded in mist and mystery. Covered with dense forests and dotted with ancient temples, this serene mountain has been a spiritual hub for centuries. The Grand Canal is the world's longest and oldest man-made waterway, connecting Beijing and Hangzhou. This engineering marvel, stretching over 1,100 miles, played a crucial role in China's economic and cultural development, facilitating trade and communication across the vast empire. Now, let's dive into the Tusi sites, 土司遗址, a lesser-known but equally fascinating part of China's heritage. Recognized as a symbol of the ancient governance system of ethnic minorities in southwest China, the Tusi sites consist of 3 major locations in Hunan, Hubei, and Guizhou provinces. What's more intriguing is that these sites showcase a blend of Chinese and local architectural styles, reflecting a harmonious coexistence of diverse cultures. On the coast of Xiamen, Kalangsu, a historic international settlement, reflects a unique blend of Chinese and Western architectural styles. Once a bustling international port, Kalangsu's charming streets and colonial-era buildings tell the story of China's interactions with the outside world during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Heading back to ancient times, the Zhujiang rock art cultural landscape, 左江花山岩画文化景观, is home to ancient rock paintings that depict the life and beliefs of the Luoyue people, who lived in southern China over 2,000 years ago. These enigmatic images, etched on cliff faces, are a fascinating record of a long-lost culture. In Hubei, Zhangjiajie, is a vast wilderness area that is home to a rich variety of flora and fauna, including the endangered golden snub-nosed monkey. This area is also steeped in legend, named after Shennong, the mythical Chinese emperor known as the Divine Farmer, who is said to have discovered medicinal herbs in this region. In Qinghai, Hozil is a remote and pristine high-altitude plateau that serves as a critical habitat for the endangered Tibetan antelope. The harsh but stunning landscape of Qinghai Hozil, with its rolling plains, snow-capped mountains, and deep blue lakes, is a place of both ecological significance and stark beauty. In Guizhou, Fanjingshan, is a sacred Buddhist mountain in the Wuling mountain range, known for its unique geological formations and biodiversity. The mountain's most iconic feature is the mushroom stone, a precariously balanced rock that seems to defy gravity, symbolizing the delicate balance of nature in this serene landscape. The archaeological ruins of Liangzhu City offer a glimpse into one of the most advanced prehistoric cultures in China. This ancient city, with its sophisticated water management system and impressive jade artifacts, reveals the ingenuity and artistry of the Liangzhu culture, which flourished over 5,000 years ago. Meanwhile, the migratory bird sanctuaries along the coast of Yellow Sibohai Gulf of China are crucial stopover points for millions of migratory birds traveling along the East Asian-Australasian flyway. These wetlands are among the most important bird habitats in the world, supporting species such as the endangered spoon-billed sandpiper. The cultural landscape of old tea forests of the Jingmai Mountain in Pu'er is a living testament to the ancient tea-growing traditions of the Dai and Bulang ethnic groups. These forests, where tea trees grow alongside native vegetation, produce some of the world's finest Pu'er tea and reflect a sustainable relationship between people and nature. The Bad Ain Jaran Desert, towers of sand and lakes presents a place of stark contrasts, where towering sand dunes, some of the highest in the world, rise above crystal-clear lakes. This remote desert landscape is both a natural wonder and a fragile ecosystem, offering a glimpse into the raw beauty of the Earth's arid regions. In Yunnan, the Three Parallel Rivers Protected Areas is a region of extraordinary biodiversity, where the Yangtze, Mekong, and Salween rivers flow in parallel through deep gorges and high mountains. This area is home to numerous endemic species and reflects the incredible diversity of China's natural landscapes. Next, the Silk Roads. The routes network of Zhangjiajie corridor are the ancient trade routes that connected China with the rest of the world. These routes facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, and their legacy can still be seen today in the diverse cultural heritage of the regions they passed through. In Beijing, the Central Axis is a historic north-south line that runs through the heart of the city, showcasing the ideal order of the Chinese capital. This axis, which includes iconic landmarks such as the Forbidden City and the Temple of Heaven, reflects the principles of traditional Chinese urban planning and the city's imperial grandeur. Finally, Quanzhou, Emporium of the World in Songyuan, China, was a bustling port city that served as a major hub of maritime trade during the Song and Yuan dynasties. The city's diverse cultural heritage, influenced by merchants from across Asia and beyond, is evident in its temples, mosques, and historic sites. We conclude our journey with the Qinjiang Fossil Site, one of the world's most important fossil sites. This site provides a window into life during the Cambrian period over 500 million years ago. The exceptionally well-preserved fossils found here offer invaluable insights into the early evolution of complex life on Earth. And there you have it. 59 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in China, each a chapter in the epic story of a nation that has shaped the world in countless ways. From the grandeur of ancient empires to the quiet beauty of nature, these sites are more than just landmarks, they're living, breathing pieces of history. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Can you spot where Max is hiding? Let me know in the comments below on which site have you visited. And be sure not to miss out on this video right here, on the country with the most UNESCO heritage sites in the whole world.